Good afternoon, everyone. This is meteorologist Sam Lane with the National Storm Channel with an update for you on the severe weather that is still ongoing in central Oklahoma and now starting to move into northeastern Oklahoma. Right now, we had the one severe thunderstorm warning for eastern and Payne County that has now expired, mainly because it has now moved out of Payne County over into southern Pawnee and extreme northwestern Creek County now around Oilton. You can see a pretty good hail core there. I'm not sure why the Weather Service hasn't extended the warning, but maybe because we haven't been getting any reports of any additional hail. But looking at the KDP here, it's rapidly approaching Jennings, Turleton, and Hallett. These storms are really hauling. They're like at about 50, 60 miles per hour to the north and east. So it's going to be in Jennings and Turleton in the next few minutes, perhaps even as far north as Hallett over the next few minutes. So if you live in these areas, you have just a few more minutes to get your vehicles under a carport or into the garage for the possibility of hail, as these storms have had a history of producing hail back down towards in Oklahoma City. And I'll show you some of those pictures in just a moment. You can also see severe thunderstorm warning continuing for central Lincoln County, and that's on this storm here near Chandler and Kearney. You can see a little bit of a hail core here, but it looks like the hail core here is weakening just a little bit. So that's good news. Let's go back to the reflectivity, and you can see the storm there near Chandler, just to the west of Chandler right now. This is one storm that's severe. This storm does not have a warning on it right now, but wouldn't be surprised to see some additional hail falling out of this storm as it moves toward Jennings right now. They're in southern Pawnee County and extreme northern and northwestern parts of Creek County. These storms are eventually going to move up towards the Tulsa metro area in the next half hour or so. So if you do have a vehicle outside, especially on the west side of Tulsa, perhaps the northern side of Tulsa, northern Creek County, southeastern Osage County, you might want to take precautions just to be on the safe side. All right, let's take a look, and you can see that on the radar we also have other storms developing back towards the west. These are not severe right now. These are west, or basically right along Highway 35, Interstate 35 now, in Noble County, also in parts of western Kay County now, moving up towards the north and east. And also we're watching a few showers over near Chetopa right now along the Kansas-Oklahoma border. All right, let's go and take a look at some of the hail pictures that we've been getting here at the National Storm Channel over the last little bit. Let's go over here, and we'll go clear over here. Here's some of the hail right here. This is ping pong size hail right there, or golf ball size hail. This was at just north of 150th and Santa Fe there in Edmonds. So you can see that'll put some dents in your vehicles, but that was earlier down in Oklahoma City. Also, we're getting really interesting cloud pictures today too. These are some really gorgeous looking clouds. A lot of this is high base, what we call high base convection, where these storms are developing from basically the mid-levels on upward. Not really surface based right now, but if they do become surface based, we could have another animal to deal with, but hopefully that won't be the case. Right now we're just dealing with some elevated thunderstorms, and because it is pretty unstable aloft and pretty cold aloft, we're getting vigorous updrafts producing the hail cores there. Here's some more pictures of Oklahoma City. And also I wanted to show you a picture that we had just a few moments ago. Let me see if I can find that. This was Corey Hendren. This was near Minco earlier. You can see these elevated thunderstorms developing. These are altocumulus castellanus clouds that we look for instability in the upper levels. I posted a picture earlier on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you would have saw that as it was developing. Here's looking to the east and southeast of Perry. You can see these mammatus clouds taken from the Latin word mammary, or mammary glands, and you can see these mammatus clouds developing with some of these thunderstorm anvils this afternoon as well. So lots of pretty clouds out there, large hail unfortunately, so if you are in the path of these storms, you might want to take precautions. Like I said, move your vehicle inside. Here's some interesting video. This was video taken out of Oklahoma City as well as the hail was falling into the pool. This is always pretty interesting to watch this, and I'll just let that go. You can see even covering the ground. It looks to be about maybe quarter size, maybe a little bit larger than quarter size hail hitting the rubber duckies there in the pool in Oklahoma City. All right, we're going to continue to watch these storms as they continue to develop and grow across our area this afternoon. In fact, here are the warnings that are right now in effect. This is now expired, the one in Payne County. The only one that's in effect right now is for Lincoln County in Oklahoma. And then if we take a look at the Storm Prediction Center's forecast, marginal risk of severe weather today across central and northeastern Oklahoma. That does include the Tulsa and Oklahoma City metro areas. And of course, we've been seeing that. And then if we take a look at the temperatures right now, you can see why temperatures in the upper 70s to right around 80 degrees, helping fuel the thunderstorms. Notice this little blob here of colder air dipping down into northern Oklahoma. And then if we take a look at the dew points, look at these dew points, extremely high right now, very muggy out today with dew points in the mid to upper 60s, and the drier air is off towards the west behind the dry line, which is basically from Major County through Blaine County, Kiowa County, and then kind of cuts across Tillman County. There's the dry line. And if this dry line surges eastward, we could see additional thunderstorm development. And so that's why we're concerned about the possibility of severe weather. And on the satellite view, you can see these thunderstorms blowing up from the mid-levels upward as the afternoon progresses. And hopefully we won't get any surface-based storms, but that is a possibility. So we'll continue to keep advised on that. Keep it tuned here, and if you haven't done so already, be sure to go over and follow us on our YouTube channel, because on the YouTube channel, you can subscribe to us. And in addition to subscribing to us, you can also select the alert bell, which will let you know that whenever we're doing a live update, you'll get a notification so that you can check in and find out what is going on in your local area. All right, stay with us and we'll keep you advised right here at the National Storm Channel. Have a great afternoon.